Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and when we last left off, have we learned that indeed a TF-29 is a front for the Illuminati, also including our direct superior. But I'm not quite sure if Miller is in on the entire conspiracy, but for the moment we just assume the worst, shouldn't we? And we also discovered that apparently the canonical ending to Human Revolution was that Adam Jensen never managed to transmit a message, regardless of our choice, because this is not Mass Effect, so we didn't carry over our save files, what gives I guess. But regardless, I would like to take care of all of our side quests today, if it's even feasible, before we head out to Golem City. That would be interesting. I think these will be unavailable, except for the ones that cannot be resolved right now, for instance the entire angle with Seraph. But we find out eventually, won't we? I think we're still in downtown, so maybe there's something we can do here before we head out back to the slums again. Let's just see about our objectives for starters. So this is gonna be resolved, of course. This was in the slums, I believe. And we also found this new quest, which apparently takes place in our apartment building. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how we know this, but apparently we do. Well, Adam Jensen is a very observant character, I see. Okay, it's 2 floors down from where I live. There couldn't be any closer, couldn't it be? Right next to the arms dealer, which is on the story right below us, I believe. So, okay, points of interest. We found one, and I don't believe I will be handing out more new posts, know what I mean. And, okay, looking at the map, is there anything we want to do here? The arms dealer could be worth checking out. Otherwise, we've cleared out the entire area, I believe, when it comes to the available consumables. Yeah, the only thing that is outstanding still is the entire area with the crime syndicate, of course, which, interestingly enough, is not marked as hostile right now. Well, I beg to differ. I beg to differ, my friends. Okay, pay a visit to the arms dealer, and then we're back to the, yeah, good old slums, I guess. Yeah, it's one of those things. Indeed it is, and I can see naturals only here. Oh, fantastic. Okay, if you go here, then how can we proceed? I guess we find out, since we're here. We don't have to commit to anything, we're just a maintenance worker. And boy, is Prague in need of some maintenance. Okay, I just don't see how this could be any useful, but then again, since we're here... Then what? Oh, we cannot jump this without the leg augmentation, even with a running jump, I believe. Well, if we fall down, then we probably kill ourselves, right? Maybe. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was without the running jump. Okay, so maybe it's right, maybe never mind in this case. As long as the cops don't mind, I think it's fine with me. Oh. Why though? I don't understand that. It's the second time we've been seeing this. Yeah, it's very awkward, isn't it? Why are we doing this again? I'm not sure. And I talk about cleaning supplies.
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck.
Yeah, we're out of luck anyhow, but enjoy a pizza there, sir. I guess it's... Yes, okay, so once again, what's the purpose of that? If you go up here, then we can access the billboard, I suppose, with the jumping augmentation, and there's also maybe an... Oh, okay, now I see it. Well, regardless, I don't think we're getting in here without the augmentation. What's the purpose of doing that anyway? I'm not sure. I think we give it one try. If it doesn't work, so be it, I suppose. We're here to experiment in Prague, naturally. But I don't think we can make that jump. This seems decidedly unlikely. Oh, as you can see, platforming is a bit finicky, to put it mildly. I don't think we can make this happen, but in case we fail, then so be it, I guess. We only embarrass ourselves. Yeah. Maybe the egg jump could work. Okay, I guess we try that. I think reloading takes longer than actually, yeah, reusing the lift here, I suppose. Yeah, okay, but it was embarrassing, but I give it one more try. If it doesn't work, then oh well. Maybe we come back later, so the last time we'll be in Prague, of course. But maybe next time around we will be a wanted fugitive. That could be. Even though we got the cops to kill Dragomir, whatever his name was, you know, not ourselves this time around. Was apparently they should occur and they ask questions later, even if they also kill some cops to get their uniforms. Oh, it's fantastic. Okay, I think it's not possible for us, but we can try that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Whatever, I need my friends. Let's see what's going on with the abandoned department store. Maybe we need to put a crate up here. But we cannot get the crate and then also have a running jump that usually doesn't work in this game. Yeah, there was an abandoned storefront. I do remember seeing that. Yeah, I think it was this one incidentally.
Not much going on.
Yeah, especially in here, officer, I see. But it's not so abandoned because there's a coffee machine and a locked computer. Really? No, it's the it's the police precinct, right? The replacement one, I think. Is it true? Ja, das ist die Okay, war mir nur der Akkurat zu hängen in hier, wie die shouldn't. Ja, wie die shouldn't upset us. Die capacity was ever weit. As long as someone is looking.
Who listens to that garbage?
Yeah, it's garbage probably in here, but figure. And we also stole 200 bucks from the police forces. Well, hooray then. Oh, actually, the doctor was looking for this female, whatever she's up about, I'm not quite sure. Alright, well, maybe it's a point of interest. Maybe. Script kitty, and we had 200 bucks to our wallet, of course. So we know about the doctor, we know about the, well, the victim. Presumed victim, but otherwise we are completely clueless as a matter of fact. Thankfully, the officer outside isn't looking over his shoulder. That's something.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Should be enough time. Yeah, plenty.
Access granted.
It's not even a restricted area. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, they have makeshift cells down here. Now, of course, it makes sense the precinct was bombed, wasn't it? Interesting enough, it's not a restricted area. Why wouldn't it be? I'm not quite sure about this. Yeah, that's a pretty makeshift holding cell if I've ever seen one. Decidedly uncomfortable. Maybe they're still setting up? It could be. The computer is offline at least. Yeah, thanks, Adam. At least pretend to care about not making a scene here. The physics engine in this game, man. I think it's your great side, right? Maybe not. Oh, what the heck, Adam? You're just a Dumbo, frankly. Yeah, obviously the police forces are pretty hostile to us. They barely tolerate our presence. And they also shoot to kill incidentally. Okay, major I would suppose. Okay, well, what do you mean inventory full? Well, it is certainly pretty full, and apparently we can only have, is it not stackable? What was that? Maybe it's a different type of item. What is that? It's an overclock piece of software, whatever that could be. I think it's the first time we've actually seen this. Overclock software. I have no idea, frankly. Well, with a concussion grenade, at least in Human Revolution and Deus Ex 4, they were downright useless, so... Yeah, well, maybe get rid of some of the crafting items once in a while, wouldn't you think? What is that? Micro pump. Do we need that? I'm not sure. Well, we need to start a shotgun ideally. Well, it cannot be that important. Overclock software. And crafting parts they do stack, I believe. Yes, right. We are in need of a combat rifle, which of course is then an issue back here. I will take these though. Why would I need them? None of the police forces are augmented. There's no use for that stuff for them. Nothing whatsoever. Okay, some boots of course. Military boots evidently. Cannot access most of these lockers, but the pistol ammo could be useful. 5 regular rounds. Seifert, okay. Seifert will be angry, but there was nothing inside anyway. Yeah, okay, we need to step back a little bit apparently. Okay. Wow. But Adam, I think, has fallen pretty low, what do you think, already? But it's police forces and, well, that even pretend to maintain the peace in the city. Yeah, we actually have to aim for the dog, because I'm wondering. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Yeah, nothing of interest in here, interestingly enough, because it's still setting up, I guess. Maybe something like this. And the other lockers don't open. Okay. I really love exploring these areas. Evidently, they invested quite some time. Can we actually get a baton? No, it's just for props, right? And the firearm we could take if we wanted to. Well, the pistol is good enough, even though we just converted to ammo for some reason. Interesting. Well, it must be a new precinct. I don't think it's nearly as spacious as the old one. You're still very insistent about this, Adam, aren't you? Why have this thing upside down or just sideways? I don't understand that, frankly. I think Adam is just a Dumbo. That would be the explanation. Of course, we would empty it out if we do it like this, but of course, it's a fixed texture. Okay, so coming back here didn't give us anything of interest, I see. Well, whatever an overclock piece of software is. Well, if it's that rare, do we want to take it with us? I mean, we can at least read the description, can we not? Oh, there should be something. By the way, we cannot longer drag this out of our inventory. As a human revolution, we have to click here. And click on discard and also wait for the menu to be faded in for us. Isn't that great? Okay, what is overclock software? I have no idea. Alright, makes sense. So these are probably pretty rare, so we can trade maybe one concussion grenade for that stuff. These things are frankly pretty useless. At least they used to be. Maybe they have seen some improvements, I'm not quite sure. There should have at least one officer at the desk, right?
That garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage, and there also was an abandoned storefront here someplace. Yeah, over here. I would find it suspicious, but if these people don't, then what gives, I guess. And there's a cop on every street corner with an assault rifle.
Keep it out of my report.
Form their own little community.
That's just a rumor. It can't be real.
Who cares if it isn't? It's romantic. Unwanted misfits banding together and carving out a place.
How romantic, yes.
That kind of thing.
Erica,
You're an augmented chance. What would you know about our hardship here, frankly? Yeah, this abandoned storefront. Okay, I see we are heavily armored already. Are these the police officers or are these the monolith guys?
No, over there. Except it's closed.
This is suspiciously abandoned in every figure. Well, does look abandoned. I give it that. At least the police forces, they aren't outsourced to private security like in Hampshire, right? So we can give them that thing at least. Yes, the physics engine in this game, I mean, what else can I say, really? I don't think there would be too much of value in here. Because we're looters and squatters and whatever, you get the idea. Squatters probably living here, right? Most likely. Dirty laundry washing about in the shower. Yeah, someone is indeed living here. With a pistol at their side. Okay. That's a pretty naughty side, isn't it? Nippy cat. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, no reception in here, I see. Why would they need a pistol right here? Evidently they're not interested in suicide. Wow, okay, we're stealing from the needy, you know, but then again, we are kleptomaniacs, I guess. Interesting. Nice for word building. We should really get rid of the shotgun, why shouldn't we? I think we should do exactly that. There's a vendor here right around the corner somewhere. And sorry, lady. But of course you didn't notice, all people are absorbed by the smartphones. I mean, pocket secretaries. Yeah, that is the red light district, so we're not getting in here. Is that right now? Same goes for these other people, of course. Yeah, there was an black arms dealer back here, right? Somewhere. Yeah, that's what happens when you think about your life, right? The time passing by, so much time wasted. But good to see some people still have a decent enough time. Their chess games and their card games and drinking in public spaces. Life could be worse, but only if you're augmented, I guess. Techno, okay, we stole von der Moralität, so darum finde we interested in. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can count the pins presumably. To figure out which type of socket this is supposed to be.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Maybe.
If you're interested in certain specialty items, you should ask the guy behind the counter.
Yeah, I will take you up on that offer, sir. Looks surprisingly fancy in here. Also selling some new hardware, I see. Also security camera lenses for whatever reason. Did someone just open the door? Yes, the bodyguard and I won't see. Wow, everyone is a bodyguard around here.
Something, aren't you? You've come to the right place.
That's excellent.
So I hit them with...
Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
Yeah, also pricey.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to...
Yeah, but he's not in short supply.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets.
Wow, usually we just breaking into people's
You can
apartments.
help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. That's awesome.
Oh. What? I thought we would have the chance to actually decide this, you know. Okay, I guess that gave us some credits. Okay, stun gun. Wow, it's apparently a high-tech item. But I didn't want to do this. Again, it just happened. We thought we could access the computer, have the cell menu open for us, you know, something like that. Okay, then live and learn as the saying goes. Wow, these cells are by yourself. That's something. And some multi-tools. Yeah, that's our auto-hacking ability. As in Deus Ex 4, just as a craftable item. About 500, maybe it's a little bit hasty. Yeah, so we sold our bridge software, didn't we? Overclock. Okay, so these are not too pricey, but they're in short supply, as you can see, evidently. I think the most useful one would be data scan, maybe. I think we should save up for some ammo. Really? 800 for one box? That's so pricey. Because it's a rip-off, that's the answer.
Mm-hmm. Good choice.
Some other time.
Maybe,
So
yes,
long,
some
Mr.
other time.
Shades.
Yeah, Mr. Mirror Shades. So we accidentally sold all of our breach software then, I guess. There really should be a confirmation for this, wouldn't you think? Wow, now it's a bit too late. Well, I don't use them very often, but there we go. The other items are just way too pricey. Okay, whatever. So, another arms dealer maybe? Yeah, there's one in this apartment, incidentally.
Just make it through this shift.
Oh, we cannot attack this because the cops are looking. And I don't think Adam would be interested in that anyhow. Of course, they wouldn't sell us anything. I would suppose.
Come in, come in.
Wow. Maybe they aren't too picky after all. I could go for a fresh orange right now.
How come they
Some
make
of those
deals
forged
with
buttons
them?
are pretty good.
The second floor variant should be easy to spot here. With the restricted area and everything. Yeah, hello there. We're already a repeat customer.
Hey, Mr. Machine, you want to look? I want to sell.
Yeah, it's a good idea, as long as you don't sell items automatically without being given the choice. That's really stupid. We have a revolver in hyperspace inventory, as it turns out. Yeah, maybe some ammo could be a good idea. Yeah, this for instance, so gives us 10 rounds for 350. That's a rip-off, man. As you can see, the prices are a little bit better around here. Also, the sniper rifle ammo, we don't need that shit here as well. Of course, yeah, okay, we cannot drag this, we cannot click it, we have to jump to backs. So, fantastic interface changes, right? Okay, and what else? Probably pretty rare, but I don't care, frankly. He does not sell more machine pistol ammo by chance. Not really, right? Okay, well, are we going to pay 800 bucks for 10 rounds of armor piercing? I'm not sure we would. Okay, I think it's all we need. We don't need a second machine pistol. These are plenty for supply.
Give to my mother one like this.
Yeah.
She's very happy.
I'm sure she loves the 38 special.
Maybe later.
So, are we finally done here in downtown for now?
Clanks.
Even the arms dealer is racist. That's always good. Oh, actually, do we have something on the newspapers? No, so the old stuff. Some of them don't seem to have a connection to the main server because they're not updated. Yes, yeah, everyone is constantly talking and pointing us all around the block here. No matter where we go. That was never the case in Human Revolution for this precise reason, incidentally.
Everyone is doing
Because it gets annoying.
Why not me? Don't do anything suspicious.
Yes, right, we have a permit to be in this area, officer. You can get shafted, incidentally. Yeah, we need remote hacking abilities to lower these letters, by the way. Otherwise, that's not going to work. He won't have anything, the pharmacist won't have anything, so I guess he can give some new pros to this guy, but since this will be hard currency inside Golem City, I presume we're not doing that right now. So back to the slums, it is for us. At least we should stick to our lane here, otherwise we have a rifle butt to the face, I would assume.
Santo and augmented people just like you are creating the future together.
Yeah, I think we will see in the future in Golem City, right, won't we? Yeah, even the barbed wire really brings the message right to home.
What is this?
Yeah, what is this indeed? We have military grade augmentations, right? Okay, so back here, right, is next to apartments. I still can't believe this, man. They said 2 stories below us, right? Something like that.
Nothing but trash, as usual.
Are you talking about the augmented people? Probably yes. They're treating us like trash, though. I'm not going to pay any more new pros to these people. The rip off. Yeah, 2 stories below us. I think it's the first story then by consequence. And we also want to maybe investigate the machine god. If we have some time to spare here, I think we should do that.
Fire and blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand.
Yeah, this restricted area, I would presume it is indeed a door 22. And there's one dude inside. Well, breaking and entering, that's pretty basic stuff here for Adam Jensen, right? Isn't it?
Painkillers, right over there.
Yes, well, hopefully he doesn't mind if we break open his apartment. I don't think there will be another way to do this here, I would think. Well, we can hack the door without anyone being bothered by this, I think. Probably not. We have lost our key. I'm sorry, we left it at home. Or something like that.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction?
I'm not sure if we want to put some storage items to good use or put some items in our own storage locker here before we head out to Golem City. Because, well, can we carry firearms into here? Maybe, maybe not, who knows?
No longer. I
flow seems to be. It's unusual.
It is the beginning of a new age, and like always,
Okay, it's the two people though, right? One is watching TV.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear. I don't want to fuck with you either. But things need to change around here. I got the connections now. I got to the valleys. With that kind of muscle, I can expand this whole operation.
I'm
The
listening.
only deal that the valley's in for 20. That's it. 20% guarantees neon is the go-to drug all across Europe. 20% is nothing for that kind of reach.
Bypassing your boss and the crime syndicate is usually a terrible idea.
I take 50% of what's left. It's only fair. Look, I am bringing the fucking Diwalis to the table. I deserve a fucking bigger piece.
Wow, we'll see about that, sir. Yeah, sit down here, relax for a little bit, I think it's fine. The entire apartment is absolutely filled with drugs here. Good, good, good. Okay, so, is there anything of interest back here? Well, with this guy, someone else watching TV, and we need to investigate the far side of the room, I would presume. And anything else in here? I think we also have a vent. Pretty nasty looking vent. Oh. Okay, okay, was unaware that is open here. Come over, Adam, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Did he see us? Well, he should have seen us, presumably. Okay, so we have a bypass opportunity after all. That's what I thought. Yeah, well, that was a little bit stupid maybe, so let me guess it's not quite a one-way drop for us. Okay, so there are multiple options available in this game as customary. Okay, that was funny, I'm sorry. We didn't see that. Oh, and we're making the best of this place as customary for Adam Jensen. There's the computer. No, no, get out of this, Adam, come on. No. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay, the other guy is too absorbed apparently. Okay, I'm sorry, it's not going very well here evidently. But I guess it could be worse. So it keeps updating our quest here even though I'm not going to fight. There's nothing going on right now. We haven't really found anything useful. Okay, so I think what happened here is that we knocked over some boxes by accident. It made some noise and people came over here to investigate. I think it was the sequence of events. I think it was indeed the sequence of events. Okay. Interesting. And we have to type it in, yes. How immersive. I don't think they're giving it away for free, but sometimes it's a way to create some addictions around here, make them reliant on you. But do we know? I don't think we do. Maybe we found it by accident back here next to the former checkpoint. Ah, okay. Well, there's another lead then. We just came from there, really. Oh, yeah, I recognize that it's in downtown. Once again, we have tons of legwork to worry about. Open Sesame. Right, we typed in the password and we get 75 experience for that. Very generous, maybe. Stupid boxes get us discovered there once in a while. I'm pretty certain about this. Okay, is there anything else here of importance? I don't think so, right? No, of course there isn't. Well then. We just came from fucking downtown. We have to get back here now, I think. Okay, at least well, one guy's been knocked out. He didn't see us though, I think. He's not long enough to well, recognize our face because they're living in the same apartment building. Yeah, I just came from there. Oh, this goddamn legwork here in this game sometimes is a little bit annoying. Okay then.
Das ist the man. He'll set you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I know, right? I was just talking about the NPCs being too noisy here in this game. Stupid network here, man.
Nice time for a
Yeah, cautious patrol, whatever you said, der Robot. Yeah, why is there someone marked in green here? Ah, I now remember. We have to actually come back here and turn in the quest, presumably. Ah, that should be done automatically already. Billy, this guy is still knocked on the ground.
I'm worried I don't have much time left. My permits have
Oh,
expired.
don't you worry. We have some updates for
I'm
you.
not allowed to be here anymore.
We already did that, didn't we? So why is it not triggering for
I'll
us?
take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right, I can do that. I will wait here.
That's odd. I don't think anything like this ever happened in Human Revolution. They always had an, matching response. I think they always did. But we did take care of that, didn't we? And the golden ticket is completed. So we took care of all of it, but this guy doesn't have a matching response. That's really... What, really? I'm very disappointed by this, incidentally. I'm very disappointed. I really wasn't expecting this from a Deus Ex game, especially with a AAA budget. Very disappointed. Well, since we know the apartment building is right around the corner, maybe there are alternative ways to get inside? Maybe. I'm back here with some of the posters. Okay, that's funny. What isn't so funny is the goddamn constant legwork all the time here, because every single objective has like multiple sub-objectives. You know? Oh, this legwork here, frankly, it's getting a little bit annoying. Okay, which apartment was it again? Yeah, that is a 33 unpronounceable, isn't it? I think it is. What an apartment. Well, it doesn't say because we're already inside the courtyard, really. Oh, but it says here, right? Number 33, so we are in the correct place, evidently. So was apartment 202? Yes, 202 indeed.
I should have stayed in bed.
Yeah, right, that's what I thought. So there is a point of hacking into these apartments after all, as you can see. And of course we went in the wrong area, but of course we did. Well, I don't think Adam Jensen could make that jump, but I can see how we're supposed to get in here if we don't want to go for the front door. Well. Why are there two staircases anyhow? Why indeed? Well, maybe if we are baby hacker, but of course we aren't. Is there anyone home? Well, I think it's a jumper boat, theoretically, but why though? We do have the hacking ability, I'm sure. Yeah, it's only level 2. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Maybe. Assuming there isn't a firewall system around here.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access
Yeah.
granted.
Well, we can do it like this, it also works, of course. Oh. Well, it certainly looks messy. But he's nobody's home.
System. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata.
Biodata, huh? I don't like the sound of that, and there's also a bomb up here, isn't there? So I think a different approach would be a good idea after all. Let's not go for the front door or trigger the security system. I'm biting my tongue about the platforming in this game. I really do. Let's go for the front door again, shall we do?
Known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful.
Someone has a home console. Everything is wireless, of course, and they're free controllers, incidentally. How fancy. Maybe they're playing with friends sometimes. This apartment 203, I believe, isn't it, though? Yeah, I think it is. Actually pretty tidy. And why is there no Henry on this, here on the stairs? Really? How can that be compliant with any building code?
This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the
Yeah, I think it's a different apartment. Indeed it is. Huh, interesting. Someone is very much into cycling. Probably one of the game developers, I would presume. Are we in the right apartment? I don't think we are. Looks too fancy, frankly. Okay, so scanning biodata, that means, of course, they will detect that we are not the owner of this apartment, so we have to defuse the bomb then in a hurry, or something like this. That seems likely. Well, I guess we can give it a spin. Oh, it's Miller's apartment. What? Okay, he's the cyclist then, presumably, so we are breaking into Miller's apartment. Well, we know he's dirty, but how dirty exactly? Okay, so we stumbled into something quite interesting that I would assume. What is he reading? The Miracle of Life, that's the answer. Man in Armor, is it an erotic novel, maybe? Well, of course, they will have some fitting documentation here with his line of work, like human trafficking and things of that nature. Some duplicates I see. And of course, he comes from Australia. Why are we breaking into this apartment? Well, we didn't mean to, it just happened that way. Seems to be a family man. That's probably his son, I would think. Seems to be in his 50s. And this is his brother, I suppose, with their own children. Yeah, very much into cycling. I don't think it's going to miss any money, right? Well, we are trying to learn Czech, but I'm not sure about our director, of course. Oh, we can actually do that. Yeah, wow, not very well, evidently. Oh. Okay. Let's see if we punch this and open the secret room by accident. It gets better and better, doesn't it? Okay. That must be annoying if you do some exercise and the door keeps opening and closing all the time. Okay, of course, this guy would have a safe, not a panic room someplace. And also painkiller by his bed. Painkillers even. Okay, and whatever that is, I think we now take a good look around. Certainly looks very fancy. Huh. I mean, we're looking for dirt, and he has two computers, the one in the panic room, along with a pistol, no doubt. Something about pick weapons, okay. That looks like sniper rifle ammo. I see. Well, obviously he's going to know that someone was here. But hopefully there won't be any repercussions, because we don't have any fingerprints. It's strange. While we're looking for dirt, there we go. Maybe we can find some dirt. Security level 5, because it's his office and also his panic room. Yeah, okay. Wow, two computers. I think we start with the other one, because it's liable to give us maybe a snippet or two along the way. Interesting. Very interesting. I wasn't expecting that, of course. Now, let's see what we can do here. Of course, you can just phone him to give us the password. I think we would have invested a bit more in his security systems. Guess we'll find out pretty shortly. Yeah, and it was only his office downstairs, his computer here with the public emails, I think. Christmas reunion. Charles Bennett, not that Bennett, right? Because he's dead incidentally. Augmentation lore. So what's going on here? I'm not quite sure what the deal with this person is. Maybe it is the son. Maybe they have become distant or whatever. I'm not sure. we aren't exactly on the first name basis with our director Abido. I think our relationship is pretty strained. Data extraction 500 bucks. I mean, I don't want the TV dislodged, by the way, especially if it's playing advertisements non-stop for the most part. Okay, we should have some practice points to upgrade our hacking ability, and we're going to do this sooner or later anyhow, aren't we? Probably do this, yes. Well, let's just see here. I also want to upgrade our energy, but of course we found out that we can only recharge the current pip here as in Human Revolution and the non-director's cut. Apparently it was the canonical outcome after all, as it would seem. Maybe. Should only be one praxis point, right? Okay. And then maybe also override some turrets could also be useful. Yeah, I think we go all out on the hacking angle for now, could be useful. Yeah, I think it's a good idea because there will be some pretty beefy security systems in Golem City, I think. Most likely. Okay, 3 attempts, security level 3. Well, let's just see what we can make happen. Of course, he's still at work. He's actually waiting for us right around the corner, about maybe like 200 meters away. But of course, at least he doesn't yell at us constantly. It's something.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Yeah, okay, well, maybe I was worrying about nothing. There's also nothing on his computer video, so we did all this hacking for nothing. What? Not a single email? I guess we come back later here for a quest item. That would be the reasonable expectation, so maybe we are ahead of schedule then. Because there's nothing in here, which also means there's nothing in the safe, I would presume, so we're stealing some important documents later on. Okay, but hopefully it doesn't break any future quests. Must be in our second stay in Prague then, I guess. Probably. Okay, so it's the first time we have faced a level 5 security system, so how difficult can it be? Ridiculously difficult is the answer, I would assume. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 servers to worry about and also 4 access nodes. Maybe a good idea to use our multi-tool, because this is not going to happen. Yeah, there's just no way in a million years that's going to be feasible. But I'm not giving up that easily. Okay, I'm convinced. Let's just do it. There we go. Just out of curiosity more than anything else. Yes, unlock the safe, please, which should be automatic, ideally, yes. So what's inside here? A multi-tool. Wow, how convenient. Gas grenade and some credits and a pocket secretary. There must be some pretty important dirt on here. Oh, interesting. So here's a locker at the Palisade Bank. Now we have the code for it. And we also steal the pocket secretary. Yeah, but it's not timestamped though, that's a problem. Okay, well, I guess we are indeed ahead of schedule. But I'm sure he will notice that we have been in here, or that someone has been in here. Yeah, at least can close that, right? Well, that was an interesting detour. It's somewhat unnecessary. So we still have to deal with that security system, I believe. Can I believe we stumbled into his apartment, also the secret room, without reading any tutorials? That's a miracle. I don't think that makes a difference.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence confirmed. Intruder protocols engaged.
And a more in-depth look at UN Security Council.
You are not the authorized homeowner. Your presence in this home is not certified.
Yeah, indeed it's not.
Nothing to report.
Please vacate.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. Neo and this new type of drug is apparently incompatible with augmented people. Yeah, it is indeed pretty gross, isn't it? I fully agree with that, and I've only been here for like 10 seconds. Okay, Ludwig Courtyard.
Vacate the premises.
So maybe there's actually no thief to the security system. It could also be.
You have chosen not to leave. Please confine yourself to a corner.
I don't think it's that easy to cheese it, right? Yeah, it is actually easy to cheese it. What a stupid security system. Yeah. You can't even call the cops, can you do?
Unauthorized presence confirmed. Intruder protocols.
Yeah, this place is a goddamn mess, lady. Computer voice.
You are not the authorized homeowner. Your presence in this home is not certified.
Oh, can we shut up the security system, baby? I don't think so.
Please vacate the premises.
You've chosen not to vacate the premises, of course.
Please confine yourself to a corner.
This is the apartment where the
Okay, can we do it, please? Shut this stupid thing up already.
These new AI systems are too.
What? Oh. What was that, man? Private security guards, I guess. I have no idea, frankly. Okay, so there was some thief to the security system after all. Panic ending because there were some civilians around, I think. Okay, then, so interesting. So they were actually calling the cops after all. Wow, good thing we used the stun gun because I didn't recognize them at a glance. Okay, just as we overrode the security system to enter our biometrics.
Welcome to your smart home system.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright. Well, that was unexpected.
Would you rather I sounded different?
Yeah, baby. Language pack has not been downloaded.
Security is of utmost importance.
Open wall panels, yes, please do.
Your secrets are laid bare.
Yeah, well, there may be.
I agree. Let's keep the world away.
Well, that was funny. I wasn't expecting the cops to show up because usually they don't care. They only care because we're downtown. This is a rich man's apartment. Yeah, obviously. Spoiled brat. That's what it is. Higher cleaning services. Yeah, good idea.
I'm sure they'll be happy to comply.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be.
Hello, world. Something a little more romantic, maybe.
Well, I'm not getting romantically involved with the computer, but thanks for the offer. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so that's all we need from you, AI.
Have been saved.
Yes, a good thing, so. Oh, hello there. We saw your ugly mug on the other computer, didn't we? Rainbow Pisser. Well, it's Neo they're talking about. Yeah, we also read that email, of course. On the bed, huh? Okay, the bed. Well, the bed should be pretty nasty, I would assume. Yes, reset, right? And he has an entire stockpile of neon. Probably also using his own drugs, then I see. And what is it all about here with this? I don't even want to know. Yeah, wie die Werte Cops. Huh? Well, I'm sorry, pals. But also, I'm not sorry. Okay, they're asleep now. And the cleaning services, they can... What? Really? Who are you going to seduce with that? No one really, I would figure. Someone is trying to learn English, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, we check out the bedroom even though we really shouldn't. Let's not do an UV scan of the sheets, for instance, you know. Probably never cleaned in entirety of his residence here. Yeah, what is spoiled bread? Die kommst du die Duki? I'm not going to find a boat, but alright. So what is he reading then? Probably mostly in a check, right? The planet of cakes? What? Okay, so just all reused really. Oh, come on, that's lazy. People are going to notice, evidently, like I have been doing here. Whatever that is, it looks like a drug package. Looks to be a pretty nice apartment once he moved in here. Yeah, at least before he moved in here. That's the important distinction. What a goddamn place here, man.
Will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern.
What? Lottery winnings tax payout? Wow. Yes, these do exist.
Due to malfunctioning augmentation.
Taxes on everything. Okay. Right, that was interesting. So, the bad, that means there's a package up here someplace. Like, that package, I think. Okay, the drug package where Adam wanted. And there's also this augmented girl here. The victim of the Neon Rave, whatever it was. Good secretary. I'm sorry, lady. So, it's officially a crime scene. Maybe you should have heeded that advice there. Oh, I think the guy was trying to, you know what, have a party in here, private party. And the things got nasty and he got spooked because there's now a dead person in his apartment. And the cops, they do care about this, especially in downtown. But then again, it's an augmented victim, so maybe they just don't care at all. Who knows? So the party certainly did go down here. He was working out, I guess. That's something in his favor.
When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly
interesting. Yeah, was he puking to death? It looks the part, right? Very nasty imagery. They were just trying to relax here and have a little bit of a rave, and then everything got sideways. Psychotic killing spree. Okay, we also learned something about the war safe. Apparently, I'm not the only one with a war safe in my apartment, and the same goes for Miller. Yeah, well, if I can see it, because the lighting is very distracting. So I guess we try our luck without the key card and see what we can do. Whatever you said, it's not exactly the guy we just... I think we just broke into his apartment, didn't we? I think it's the exact same guy, isn't he?
Musí to pro tebe být těžký. Tohle město nebylo nikdy přívětivý, ale teď... Nechápu, jak to zvládáš.
Yeah, well, we an Interpol officer is the only saving grace here in this particular scenario, my friend. Okay, so the rave was where exactly? Okay, thankfully it's in downtown, so we don't have to do anything else. Okay, we cleared all the vendors already, didn't we? I think we did. Okay, then shouldn't be hard to find a whooping. Yeah, the keycard was not obliging, in case you're wondering. I was looking for the entire apartment multiple times over, and there was nowhere to be seen. And we already reprogrammed the security tower over here someplace. Courtesy of friends here. Is it the rave we're hearing? Maybe we are. So, what are we doing back here? Well, it doesn't point to the sewer access, so it must be through that, yeah, seek is the point of the key card. So, what gives, I guess, for the sewers? Maybe not. I don't think the sewer access back here. So, what are we looking at? Huh. Oh, something fancy here, certainly. Yeah, alrighty friends, sorry about the keycard angle, but sometimes we just come up empty-handed in this title, don't we? And speaking of coming up empty-handed, well, we found the body over here because I now have the immunity to toxic gas. They gave us the keycard to this angle, and as it turns out, the police forces, they're sending kill drones into the sewers to shoot all the augmented people, which probably isn't very official, but maybe it is. I mean, I'm not surprised any longer, but of course the kill bots are a problem because at the moment we only have regular pistol ammo. So, what gives I guess? Because time evidently is of the essence. If we want to save some lives around here. Free admission. Really, we get XP for everything, apparently. Okay, do we have anything that could be useful back here? I think with MP ammo. But these devices are armored, as I can assure you. Okay. Do we have anything that would make the difference here? MP ammo. I suppose we try that and we switch ammo and then see what we can do. We somehow acquire the full magazine of that stuff somewhere. Yeah, there's like three drones in here, and then we'll see the augmented people over here immediately start blasting, as we will see shortly. Okay, make it stop, and then we quickly switch ammo and then shoot to pieces if we can make this happen. That would be great. I think that's a weak point necessarily, so just try to make them. Okay, warranty has been void, but it's nice. And everyone is now panicking somewhere, unsurprisingly. Okay, so we can make it happen after all, but not on the first try, I can assure you. These things are super beefy. So they weren't joking about using the correct type of ammo for the correct situation, right? Yeah, of course. It is multiples in here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and they're also shooting to kill, as you can hear in the background, no doubt. Thankfully, time does stop if you're changing ammo types. Yeah, they're really killing off the augmented people in here in this little heaven of theirs. Okay, we can take care of one at a time. That's an option, baby. Very awkwardly. Okay, we're doing a public service. This time around is for our friends, though. Okay, so we need EMP ammo, evidently. Otherwise, there's some problems. Yeah, maybe buy some of that here eventually. Could be a good idea. Okay, one bullet stuns this thing, and then we can knock it out without desire, I'm hoping. Hopefully so. It's a little bit awkward. Okay, hopefully it's all the killbots down here. I should hope so. Sending the killbots down here to kill all these augmented people trying to hide in the sewers. I mean, really? I know that the police forces are shady, to say the least, but that's shady. Of course, that will be all unofficial. But still, that's kind of something to think about. Never mind all the evidence of corruption inside the highest echelons of the Prague police. Okay, at least we managed to do it right now. Maybe there were also some survivors. Even though once again, without the smart vision ability, it's impossible to see anything. But good thing we had some EMP ammo. But at least we learned how to deal with some robots back here. Also, people were panicking, understandably so. Now just a matter of making contact with them, if you can even pull this off. Oh, hello there, friends. Hopefully you can appreciate our services. We are also augmented ourselves, but even if we weren't, I would have shot them regardless, because this is just plain wrong here. Yeah, plain wrong incidentally. So there's that stupid letter. How do we get on the second level here? Do we have to stack some stupid crates again? Well, I sure hope not. Or maybe we do. We only can go down, not up, apparently. It's impossible to see these gaps here in the walkway. Yeah, never mind that the physics engine is horribly broken and busted in this game, right? So they're also forcing us to do some platforming. There we go. Finally made it up to the second level, I think. But of course, you can't do anything about that right now, because apparently there's no immunity for that, so I have to throw even more crates over here or something like this. Okay, but at least we made it to the other level now, I'm hoping. So no letter or anything in between. Well, it must be the security system. Of course, it doesn't do anything against the kill drones, I think. Well, maybe not. Okay, then. So we have to bypass the area in some capacity or another. Or do it the hard way. So how do we access this panel? With a crate is the answer. Oh, then we better not fall down again. Because, well, we can even throw crates and pick them up here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get this stupid thing over here. Of course, also too far away to grab. You get that yet never ends in this game with this forced platforming nonsense here. It's really super fucking annoying. Yeah, maybe we can pick it up once we get over here. That's my hope. Fucking piece of shit physics engine. Oh, thanks for getting me killed yet again, because Adam, no, I don't want to jump on the crate. No, of course not. I want to push it around. I got a fucking idiot and get myself electrocuted. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, okay. Oh. This time around we actually made it. And these people also made it by the looks of it. Okay then, I'm sorry for getting annoyed here, but this is really just that annoying. Alright. So what's up with you then, my friends? Do you feel like talking?
We'd be dead if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
Indeed you would be. Do you have a leader around here of this community?
Those goddamn drones have been hunting us for 3 days. Finally thought they'd given up. Been quiet since last night, but I guess they were just fucking with us. I didn't know they did that. My name's Paulina, by the way.
Adam.
Thanks for helping, Adam. I know we should have run, but Romero said to stay here and wait. So, you're a friend of his? Do you have some news?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Romero, he's this cop. The only good cop in this entire city. He's helping us get out of Praha. Told us to wait down here, but We haven't heard from him in a couple
Coincidence?
of days.
Maybe not.
Christ, right now I almost wish I was back in Golem.
You were in Golem City?
Out of the frying pan, as they say. We were staying low, thought the worst was behind us, until the Dvali scooped us up. We got sold to a mining camp up north, and we were on our way when... I don't know what happened.
Yeah, du
Someone,
Eifernet
an angel, I think, started shooting at the truck. One of the other girls we were with was killed, but we managed to get away. We got hidden, stayed safe, and contacted Romero. Cut to now.
You should get out of the sewers. Sooner or later, you're gonna take a wrong turn and get hemmed in. It comes to that, the drones won't even have to aim.
Drones or Dvali? We'll be dead either way. Might as well see how far we can get, right? Listen, just because we're staying down here doesn't mean you need to. The door over there is a shortcut to the surface. It's useless to us, but the code is 5398 if you're interested.
Well, thank you. Okay, that was interesting. I don't think it was really worth the headache, to be honest. I don't think it was. And which door is he referring to? Because I don't see any door anywhere. Well, maybe just oblivious. But I'm frankly done with platforming. I know there's an arrow pointing someplace here somewhere. I did see that. A door, she said. Okay. This game really does have some pretty terrible platforming angles, you know. But we made it up here, courtesy of dragging two fucking crates around. Okay, can we finally investigate this all-important area of theirs with the secret entrance or whatever? I sure hope we can, without any other nasty surprises. Yeah, I can only repeat myself what I said in starting generations. If your game is not set up for platforming, then don't force the player to do tons of platforming. Even though it's technically optional, I realize. Yeah, okay, this door evidently doesn't open, would also flood the entire area, I presume, so it must be through here then. A shortcut to the surface, they said. This thing here then, I figure. Okay, interesting. Well, it could be interesting once we have to play with the cops here at our return to Prague. That's probably going to happen. Foreshadowing it all. Free admission. Wow, we did get the key, of course. So, that was really not optional. We have to do the great angle. Because there's no ladder in this entire room or anything else in between. Nothing. Okay, where do we end up if we do this here, though? I'm not sure. Lots of fire extinguisher is the answer. And sliding around because of the broken physics engine, I see as well. Okay, interesting. So, where are we? In the brewery, I guess. Okay. Well, that's the place I least expected, frankly. Okay, then. Well, granted, we haven't been here before. Maybe we would have found it otherwise as well. Oh, okay then, it's a hidden door. Well, of course it would be. What else would it be? Of course it's a hidden door. Good secretary, okay. What's it all about there? Well, asking too many questions is never a good idea in the city. Well, okay, well, we can investigate the area if we want to, but chances are it's one of those things we already broke in, baby. Alright, so it's all about drugs in the city, of course. And if we're reading something in the meantime, something about the fall of an empire, the United States to be specific. Of course, yeah, this entire thing is falling apart, as we will see in the next game, of course. No small part thanks to the economic power of the Chinese bloc, so it's not just China. They probably also gobbled up Vietnam, I would figure, for instance, no? Laos, nearby places like this. Oh, Texas doesn't surprise me. I was thinking about California, maybe, because they have an economy strong enough to support themselves as an independent country. Well, maybe it is. Will it be a feature in the Deus Ex game? I'm not sure. Okay, wow, interesting place you have here. This place evidently is no longer open to the public. It's only good for smuggling stuff. Yeah, indeed, that's exactly what it is.
Yes?
Maybe not. But hello there.
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
Oh, no comment on what we did down below. Oh, what else are you going to sell here?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Well, we happen to have some of them, I guess. Now's the time to use it, even though we probably should conserve all of it for Golem City. Ah, what the heck.
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not Augs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuropozyne isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh, this is a good
Let's see
thing.
those odds and ends you have for sale.
Yeah, okay, I think I would take a first aid kit though.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, you never can. It's always a good idea.
I'm good for now.
As you wish.
Well, at least we did the right thing, even though we don't need the code any longer. I think it's also something you are supposed to stumble into very early on, right, don't you? Okay, then well, if we need tons of boosts, then we can be obliging with the keycard now. And also official access. Interaction should really be popping up sometimes, especially if the door opens from the other side without people, yeah, expecting that. I mean, we did hear this door open, right? The keycard unlocking from the other side.
Ahoy!
Yeah, ahoy, mate. Okay, that was funny. Sorry about getting sidetracked yet again. But well, this game is pretty thick with this stuff here. The world-building angle, and I love it for that. Even though it's a bit rough around the edges, but it's certainly more content compared to Human Revolution, especially side content. Okay then.
Can I get some posy off you?
No, I'm sorry, lady, we just cannot.
Half would be fine. Just something to get past the nausea.
I'm sorry, we just cannot. We cannot help everyone, we have to make hard choices in the city. How easy would it be to find out what's going on inside? Probably not very easy. Well, only one way to find out.
Visnik could use some help.
Yeah, that's why we're going in here, of course. Not sure what we are stumbling into. Richard is great, yeah. We know about the code of personality. At least he told us. Okay, well, I'm not sure what Richard is all about. Guess we find out. Good people don't go upstairs. Well, but we will.
Stranger, he should not be.
Outsider is not one of us.
Do not look at him.
He will harm us.
Will we?
He will behave himself.
No need for that. If you behave yourself, indeed.
Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Interesting analogy there.
What is all this? This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
An experiment of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
You were in the middle of utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... The man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
Well, maybe he has a point, but the hive mind through force.
I thought something was...
Off, yeah?
It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrorists. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering. Your own
Sounds too good to be true. Of course, they will set the keyboards on here eventually. I don't feel human right now. Indulge, resist, and challenge. Well, we don't know for a fact that's actually true, Adam. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're looking at a supercomputer, maybe. Okay, we shouldn't be upfront like that, shouldn't we? Maybe not.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind us.
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
How is he capable of doing that? Let me guess, it's the only option we can use here. The only option that would work, I think. At the moment, I think we need to resist to maintain our sanity.
Physics said I had to see through you, your attempts at manipulation, to see you for what you...
Yeah, see? That's what I
Some
thought.
part of you abhors violence. Some part of everyone does. See, I know you better than you know yourself.
How is it impossible?
You don't want to hurt anyone.
We don't even have the biochip, do we do? Yeah, we
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people.
Well, it's technically illegal in
We live
Prague,
in a
I
world
thought.
of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Yeah, but not something like this, maybe.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
I think you're trying to do this.
You want me to leave? Like Visnik?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
Well, let me guess, we will have to do this regardless. Well, is he harming them? I mean, I see the hive mind angle. This is probably a supercomputer. But we didn't come in to jeopardize these people, it's true, certainly. But I don't think the confrontation approach is going to work. Probably not. We want to leave here still.
Jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah. I think it's going to be that simple. Oh, well, maybe not. So we do have free reign to a certain degree, but I don't think our augmentations will work. I think we should probably maybe talk to some of these people. Looks like a pretty peaceful community.
Look at me, Pavel. Don't be scared. I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know it.
Yeah, so that is a cult of personality.
I can hear his voice inside of me, even when he doesn't speak.
How is it impossible?
The old Byron is no longer a plug. There are no odds or naturals. No criminals or cowards. There is only a shared sense of...
How is mind control impossible on the scale? Oh, okay, now it's here. This is probably a scam artist. But he has some pretty decent weight behind him.
You're pretending to be something you're not. Maybe we all are.
One among you is armed to the teeth.
Of course, yeah, indoctrination. You know how it works. Well, we could leave theoretically, I think, if we wanted to. So they even have a shrine for him. He probably enjoys that quite a bit. Someone else was walking with him, but they have been grayed out. Huh. That's too suspicious.
The original 6 were drawn to Richard's voice. We listened.
The place we were never really part of. It belongs to them.
I don't think hypnosis works like this, incidentally.
In their world, we are the humiliated, the scavengers, the oppressed. But here we can be so much more.
Yeah, it's one of those types that never shuts up, I think, right? So we've already been seeing 2 areas of this room, and both of them are dedicated to worshipping him. That seems like a good start here.
You're pretending to be something you're not. Maybe we all are.
Well, we know what to do, stealing items, I guess.
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared, I'm mostly annoyed, but slightly scared of losing my sanity in here. So, they're reading Picos newspapers in this community, despite the claim that they want to keep out all the outside influences. Okay, well, I don't think these two go together, frankly. Alright, who's the scam artist? Well, there are multiples in the city, of course.
Not my style, man.
Discard the darkness. Suppress your sinister thoughts. Suppress the memories.
Looks like Frank meins up here. I would need Frank meins up there, huh?
The sound of my voice.
Yeah, the sound of your voice, evidently. Yeah, how are they growing stuff down below? Because I saw some potted plants, and candlelight isn't a good enough light provider for these plants here, indeed. And I don't see any growing lights. It's just an ordinary light fixture.
You're not here for the right reasons.
Well, maybe that's true. I can of course read my mind to a certain degree. The longer we stay here, the more likely it's going to become. Stay out, right? But of course there are other ways to get up here, I'm thinking. Maybe shut off these TVs, for instance.
As individuals, none of us belonged outside. There was no place for us.
The old buyer is no longer a plug.
Is that written by him, apparently? Yeah, it is.
There is only a shared sense of needing to be better than we are.
Well, isn't that fancy? Maybe we should do this when the TVs are not visible to us, or vice versa. What do you think? Seems like a smart idea, frankly. Yeah, there's another fragment up here someplace. I do hear it beeping constantly.
It's a capital G garden.
I find it all pretty unsettling, to be honest. Every single little bit.
And you will keep it forever.
Good people don't go upstairs. Well, we aren't good people. We do try our best. But I think they would notice and try to stop us. What do you think? By the way, we can use our stealth ability in here.
That other place. The place we were never really part of. It belongs to them. It's always belonged to them.
Yeah, okay, I think it made us be canned orders over loudspeakers or something like that.
But here we can be so much more.
Yeah, so much more, I'm sure, friend. Good people don't disturb Richard. Well, maybe we have to.
You don't belong here. You need to leave.
Maybe we should, right? Of course he knows that we are up here, unsurprisingly. I still don't think we're doing the right thing. Probably not. Yeah, that's what I thought. Obviously, we're not of sound mind right now, as you would think. Yeah, it's back here, right? Okay, the entire area is restricted, of course. So I have no idea where we're going, or why for that matter, because it's fun to explore, primarily. And granted, we could be doing the right thing here. Yeah, I think we have been stripped of all augmentations. I'm not quite sure we can even draw any firearms for that matter. Maybe we can. Of course, it wouldn't be peaceful. No, we cannot use any firearms. We can't use any abilities. That's what I thought. The influence is just too strong in here. Indeed, it would be. Yeah, we're peaceful, right? Aren't we? Okay, that's funny. Nice change of pace. Is it a frag mine? Is it a laser? I think it's a frag mine. It's constantly beeping. But I don't think we have the sanity right now to override any security systems. So we have to make do with what we have available. Well, apparently we're still of sound enough mind to actually hack some keypads around here.
Access granted.
Well, thankfully, I'm not enjoying the minigame very much right now, but we made it through after all. It took us a couple of attempts, I guess I'm wondering. Thankfully, I have the power of post-processing available to cut out the tedium, right? Oh, no influence back here? Interesting. Oh, how can he do this? Is it through the monitors? Can we draw firearms now? He can. Huh, interesting. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Very interesting. So maybe we're actually talking about a security system. Maybe just an AI. But the guy was supposed to be a real person. At least when he was still performing 2 years ago. Or something like that. Very interesting. ×2 actually. What does it say there? High pressure pipeline something. Yeah, what happens if people need to maintain these systems, because well, they have plenty of utilities in these tunnels, and it's all locked behind us here. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to come up here. It just happened to be that way, I would think. Yeah, watch out for frag mines, right? Probably a good idea. Even frag lasers, they do have that in this game. As we learned the hard way. Yeah, here the fragment on the other side. Somewhere. Thankfully we don't have to play with this area. Yeah, that could be Richard maybe, but we need to confront him, not shoot him. Of course, they're always listening to Pike's news station, no matter where. Does he enjoy the code of personality? He probably does.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Keeping you alive and clearing a way to your future. Proven. Safe. Personal life.
Around the clock, around
Oh, Adam is not a smooth talker, but we have a stun gun in case it comes to that.
because you are always watching.
Well, I mean, we show our face, and then we try to confront him. Suspicious, huh? Oh. Oh, okay, so apparently it's fighting time. So he wasn't joking about that. Or confront, I was talking about, we're actually talking, you know, not just knock him out. Because in here, we are not under his influence, I thought. Yeah, it's a tragedy, certainly. Maybe. Regular pistol ammo. He draws his firearm.
The loss of life on both sides was considerable, but instead of healing...
Yeah, okay, there's also a pistol here someplace, which is why I'm moving the body out of the way. Crafting parts, didn't even see that. That's a pistol. Oh, so it was actually Augmented reality, maybe? Very fancy. I didn't think something like this would be possible in this universe. Apparently it was. Oh, okay, remember that name? I think they're still looking for the other doctor. So maybe this is all connected after all, who knows? I see plenty of wires leading that way, and there was also a battle rifle in here. I think that's what it is. Yeah, battle rifle. You know, being the leader of this community, I was expecting some better accommodations. Yeah, people were looking for the breach software. It's a hard currency type of thing. And of course, he's also an alcoholic. Unsurprisingly. And, yeah. Richard the Great, really. Oh, turn off this goddamn TV, please. Richard the Great, yeah, really, we're joking about this fight. Okay, friendly fire, so now we have access to the tools, of course. Yeah, turn off these things, please. Thank you very much. No need to go loud here on anyone. Good thing we were able to bypass the area after a couple of attempts. Can we also control it manually? Did I see this correctly? Okay, so we can't do this directly, but we can turn off a friendly fire from this area if we want to do this. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, so there are multiple ways to go. That must be past the turrets. Oh, that is pretty obvious. Yeah, finally, some peace and quiet in here. Okay, whatever. I suppose we could get drunk after this adventure here. So it wasn't even his invention. But I'm not sure how he managed to pull this off, because evidently he was a performer, or the scientist, or some sort of technician, or tech wizard. That's odd. Probably did have some outside help. I would suppose. Okay, while we knocked him out, we didn't kill him, so I'm not quite sure. Battle rifle, yeah. So we want to cart this thing around, or do we want to leave it behind? Could be useful. Then again, I have no idea if we are allowed to carry weapons into Golem City. I don't have the slightest clue. And this thing is probably pretty large. Oh, so we made room for the battle rifle after all, so let's just read about that battle rifle. So 762 NATO, okay, but it does make it a battle rifle. You can also upgrade the rate of fire or the ammo capacity, but this thing will be uncontrollable on anything but semi-auto. Well, you could probably punch some nice holes into some dudes, wouldn't you think? Oh, interesting, but we put it in storage, and the other items you just leave behind because there's no need for sniper rifle ammo or EMP shotgun cartridges for that matter. Oh, interesting. Oh, let's just see if these people have anything to say about that. But so many unanswered questions here. How was he able to pull this off? I have no idea. Not the slightest. Well, sweet freedom, but these people are probably more confused than anything else.
I feel different. Why do I feel different?
Yeah, because they're no longer under his direct control.
I feel different, strange.
Should I? I feel
Yeah, some people are absolutely speechless and overcome with confusion.
I'm as lost as you are.
What is this?
I feel as if I need time to process. I feel as
It's
if
only
I've
a
lost
sewer.
someone
Yeah.
Just a dressed up sewer.
Yeah, pretty nasty looking, right? That's what I thought once I arrived here. Of course, these people were incapable of seeing past the facade.
He can be very convincing if you let him.
Isn't right.
Well, he's unconscious right now, but don't do anything bad to him. I mean, he does deserve some repercussions, but murder is probably too far. Then again, I'm not quite sure how long these people have been here. But it doesn't look like he was using them for slave labor like the ladies, you know what I mean?
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Yeah, okay, these people, they need time to process what just happened here.
Richard can no longer persuade anyone of anything. The others are free of him now, just like you are.
I'm not a model of separation. I questioned him, and then I'm not one of them anymore. But I'm not one of them.
You were right to question him. The fact that you were able to at all when others couldn't says a lot about your strength of character.
Yeah, but maybe not ours so much.
I became I again. Temporary signal failure led them to perceive me as a threat. I started thinking differently. I realized how there's two eyes in Wisnik. That's when I figured it all out.
It's a good thing you did. God knows how far this might have gone if Richard had been left unchecked. How many others might have come and been persuaded to stay.
We came to him because we didn't fit the so social schematic, hounded by laws, hated by revolutions. He offered a way out, but there is no way out. Exile from exile is exile.
You're out now, Wisnik. There should be nothing more drawing you to this place, to him. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want.
I am alone.
Well, what a positive note to end it on, right? I'm sorry.
I want to be.
I'm not sure we did anything good then.
Alone.
I mean, we freed some people, but they didn't seem to be violent. They didn't move against him, you know? I'm conflicted about this, but once again, there are no easy choices in Prague. Not to think a bit here. Yeah, so by the way, I did look up what needs to be done about the secret key card, and apparently not finding it in the apartment was the expected outcome. Remember the cleaning services we called? I think they may have been here already. If not, we need to come back later, I believe, or something like this. Depends on how tidy the apartment is. It looks tidier than before, despite the presence of the cops all over the place. Huh. Cleaning services, yes. Okay then. And this was indeed the guy we met downstairs on our way out. Okay.
Security is of utmost importance.
Yeah, okay, security is super important, I know, right? Okay, but then again, if I cannot find it, what gives, I guess? But with all the trash out of the way, maybe it will indeed be easier to find. I like that thing here for starters. That must be the cleaning services, presumably. Okay, interesting. Wow, it's a night and day difference, right, isn't it? Even the guns are still here because they are too hot on the market, I guess. Pretty thorough cleaning service, I have to say.
And preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. How fancy. Oh, yeah, that was the cleaning service. And the body has also been removed, but only the augmented girl. Now, are you sure we'll find them in here? I guess we'll find someone in here. But otherwise, I'm not sure. Yeah, of course. Well, it's a public area, so to speak. I suppose we would fit right in here. With our trench coat and our mirror shades. Yeah, and everyone is taking their drugs, I see. Looks like quite a party. After all this legwork, maybe it's well earned for Adam Jensen. Some rest here. Yeah, okay. So many inhalators everywhere. Looks like people having a good time, which is hard to accomplish in Prague by the looks of it. But also lots of trash here in this area. I guess it could always be worse in Prague, but much worse. Yeah, the dance floor is over here evidently. Maybe. Excellent use of lighting. And as you know, in Relic I do like this.
There's nothing we could do about it. Neon and Europacine don't mix. You should have known
Ah,
better.
okay, so it's the new
You're
boss.
saying this happens to all of them. Any org that takes this shit.
You make it sound like some fucking conspiracy. Don't mix your bets. That's all it means. Now get over it. We didn't even know the guy.
What, are you a bouncer?
I don't think you're at the right party.
Okay, why would you care about this, sir? What's even inside? Oh, whatever it is, it doesn't look... Oh. Okay, I can see that. Another victim of this overdose. Strange reaction. Yeah, what is that? Another inhalator, but this one is empty, evidently. Why would you care? You may care. But before we commit to anything, why don't we check out what's going on the other floor? Knocking out the party members is probably not a good idea. Seems a little hostile right now, wouldn't you think? And we're not really welcome here. Some sweet moves there.
Wow, so shiny.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's so beautiful.
Just give me some room.
Yeah, but I didn't know you had it in you, sir. I'm impressed, really. I couldn't dance like that.
Oh, great. Killjoy.
Oh, sometimes we are killjoy, I agree with that. But we try not to be all the time, you know.
I can see the sounds.
Hello, Mr. DJ. It's a pretty small rave area, really, but I enjoyed the time. I can we appreciate that. But even the wire is neon. Fancy.
Come on. The music is inside me.
Can't
Just
stop
so
dancing.
So shiny.
Yeah, so shiny. I'm not sure I don't want to be on a neon trip right now. Yeah, it's a little bit outdated now considering what happened in game, right? It's in universe.
Bet you have some nice moves.
Yeah, the DJ is the lady with high heels.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
Yeah?
Neon is perfectly safe.
Yeah, as long as you aren't augmented, of course.
I can't feel my...
Can't feel your legs, lady, I heard that. Okay.
It's the age of delivery. Anything you can dream, you can get delivered.
Yeah, okay, wow, then will leave these people alone because apparently they are too stoned to notice us breaking into rooms. That looks like the part here. Wow, is he going to panic from this or not? I don't think he will.
You can do this.
Ha! I don't think you're at the right party.
Yeah, but hacking doors is right up our alley. And it's only level 1 anyhow.
Got to stay in control.
Wow, he is really stoned out, is what I thought.
Access granted.
Yeah, over there. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's technically another crime scene. Let's just not contaminate the evidence. I think Adam Jensen would still care about such matters. Yes, I know, game. Thanks for the reminder. I'm very observant. Oh, okay. It looks like it's slightly too late for whoever that was. Well, that's all we came here for. I do like the area, but I was hoping for a little bit more substantial information. Alright, so it's next to a subway station, they say. Now, of course, you don't know because it's still underground, which is technically a different area. Alright, don't mind the body in here. Maybe we should call the cleaner services for that. Why are we getting involved in a drug war between the crime syndicate and this new fancy organization? That's the question Adam Jensen should be asking himself right now. Alright, we have arrived, my friends, and we're joking about this being right next to the metro station. And apparently Adam Jensen doesn't report any bodies because they will be not followed upon anyhow because these are augmented. And they are subhuman then, right, as they said. Yeah, we've arrived indeed. So, what do we need to find here? Of course the door with the swan on the door indeed, the doorbell even. I'm not sure. Also why we're getting involved incidentally. Okay, a common share the laundry, I see. But nothing too suspicious here, of course. Also some fancy graffiti here. I do like it. I do like it, but we need to be watching our step because we know drugs are involved. And if drugs are involved, there's usually a guy with a gun around or two. But looking for clues has never hurt anyone. Oh, someone has been searching through this, maybe not too thoroughly. Of course, we should probably remove some firearms from the streets. Not a public service. Thank you, Adam. It would appear no one is looking right now. We're looking for evidence, and there could be some evidence in here. And it's only level 2. We should also be going for some of these data storage caches, because they give us some items sometimes.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah, well, no one was looking out the window right now, which is nice. And unlike Human Revolution, we can also close these. Even better. I love that some items need to have the metal sound as they should. That's good attention to detail. Of course, a vent. 2 vents. Don't mind if we do. Don't mind if we do indeed. Wow. Okay, so if you're a baby hacker, you can bypass the area. That's what I thought. Alright, let's just cover our tracks. Even though this is destructive, of course. Times 2. Oh, we're looking at a cache of some type here. Maybe some drugs? Probably. Interesting. Indeed we do. Our types of drugs. Yeah, that's not going to happen, but it could happen. What do you think? Indeed it can. Maybe. Yes, indeed. And what do we get for our reward hangover? We could punch right through this wall if we wanted to do so. That's the beauty of Deus Ex. Yeah, restricted area, that must be the apartment with the sworn guys inside. Yeah, going for the front entrance is hardly a good idea, as you know. Especially in this game, and we're right in the server room. Well, are we talking about the same faction we're infiltrating? I'm not sure. Looks surprisingly neat and tidy, but then again it's a cleaning service. Well, had I known it would be this noisy, maybe not. Nothing in here anyway. Yeah, there's some pretty substantial equipment here. That's the fight video. Oh, I see. It must be another conspiracy here. Someone testing something on the streets, as in Panama City. That could be. Looks very high-tech, of course. They didn't throw this up in a hurry. Whatever it is. And someone is working here. Why then? At the moment we have no idea who we are dealing with, so knocking on people left and right, probably not the smartest idea. Oh, that is... okay, I think it's the subway station. Why will we be coming out of here? I'm not sure. Then again, sometimes we probably have to bypass the cops, don't we? That would certainly explain the equipment we witnessed back here. Okay, so I think we got sidetracked then by accident again, didn't we? Interesting that we can't path through here, but okay. Ah. Oh, whatever can I say, frankly. Well, I'm sorry, Adam Jensen. But of course, it gives us good exercise. It's always useful. And we learned a new trick here too along the way. So we have to use the front door like an ordinary human being, even though we're far from ordinary. Yeah, should be easy to find. It's an apartment with a swan on the front door or something like this, they said. So we just have to keep looking. Yeah, well, there we go. Interestingly enough, it's not a restricted area.
When bombs exploded inside train station. I do not need to remind you folks.
I don't think we should be searching for random apartments. But something seems amiss here already. At least someone has an alcohol and also a smoking problem. Weil the video brings some the hopelessness and despair in this place.
Could the good doctor be changing his tune?
And the blinds are closed, conveniently enough. I wonder why. Because illegal stuff is going on inside, of course. So only for the front entrance is what we're here for. And maybe later on there will be some significance to this area, but at the moment there's only one area of interest.
Access granted.
Looks like no one's home, but they have plenty of cleaning supplies. I wonder if they are connected to the cleaning supply storage we saw in downtown someplace. They were unwilling to sell us anything. Yeah, public service. We remove the pistols. Good idea, wouldn't you think? Also good idea to lock your computer. You can be discreet, huh? Alright. Not discreet enough because we found out regardless. I mean, this apartment is a lot tidier than the other ones. Then again, it's officially business here. All work and no play. Yeah, girl trouble presumably. Of course, we already saw the body, didn't we? This guy was also sketchy to say the least. A spoiled, rich brat. Yes, well, you would need those sometimes. For reasons that should be quite obvious right now. Crafting parts, on the other hand, not good for cleaning, I would figure. At least not necessary, which is why we take them. Also the... Okay, I suppose if you're cleaning toilets, then sometimes you feel the need to get drunk here. Yeah, right. The same goes for the whiskey, apparently. Very fancy, I do like that. One of those pumps, I'm not sure what they're useful for. Currency type of affair inside Golem City. Who knows? It's technically parts for, or spare parts for someone. Yeah, Adam is a vampire. We already know that. Why would you hide stuff in the toilet or the bathroom for that matter? I'm not sure. I mean, we don't have the augmentation, but I do believe we have a praxis point. And since we want to do this anyway, maybe we commit to this? Maybe. Okay, so I found it finally. What you need to be doing is to use that spray bottle. This thing here, which is almost impossible to see, frankly. And there's a dirt on the operation here, I think. Yeah, this is a vent, but not a vent we need to worry about. Oh, okay, so you can... of course, yeah, of course there's a vent in here as well. What else would there be? So there's the keypad. On the other side, of course. And nothing in here, only the safe. Alright then. Alright then, so the spray bottle, unbelievable, frankly. Okay, let's just see, it's a level 4 security system. And of course, we didn't find any keycards for this. Wow, detection is guaranteed essentially anyway. I would think at least, right, isn't it? Probably not quite. Indeed it is.
Trace program initiated.
On Adam, please, times of the essence.
Access granted.
Oh, let's just see. There probably is some evidence in here because they removed at least the one body. Multi-tool. Some credits and the pocket secretary. Okay, so someone inside the Diwali crime syndicate smuggling out the neon. Yeah, of course, more legwork. Oh, really? Come on now. Really? Oh no, it's in the slums, so we have to get all the way back here. Well, let's just consider this option before we call the Christmas recording session, because it's been going on for a long time, but there's one more way to go here. And this is a quick way out, I guess. Okay, then, weil the metro station is right around the corner, so that might if we do.
Hide your magnets. We got a metal man.
Yeah, hello there.
Your kind are sickening and abominable.
Yeah? Give me one reason not to punch you in the face right now for being so impolite. Oh, everyone is racist now, of course, unsurprisingly. Yeah, it's like the 5th time we had to change levels in this particular episode, I believe, at the very least. Yeah, probably. And now we also know about the back area because we stumbled into said back area. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, friends, remember that one time when we bumped into that level 5 keypad and the electricity hazard in here? Well, there we go. We have returned to the scene of the crime. And the fitness keypad up there is still unpowered. But we can check here, since we're in the area. Yeah, I think it's still unpowered. Yeah, no juice, right? And there's a turret in here. And this one is most likely active still. Hopefully it will be the final chain in this quest line because, well, plenty of legwork involved as customary. Yeah, so, okay, but... I mean, could we activate this and then jump up here? But I think the entire grating was also electrified the last time we checked. Because as you can see, it's indeed a metal grating. Don't want to electrocute myself again, do I? Probably not. Oh, since you have access, not a problem for us. Oh, you cannot be. Okay, that's the security terminal. We may have the key for this already. And it may not sink all the way over here because it's hazardous to the operator. Is it a 360 turret? No, the answer is it isn't. Well, that's good. We're doing another public service here, presumably.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yeah, you do that.
Granted.
You do that. Okay, so we can also now mess with turrets. Yeah. Let's just turn it off for now. Could be a good idea. Yeah, okay, that's also an option in case you want to try that. Sneak around, sneak underneath, fly past here by cloak. You get the idea. Yeah, it's a bit too heavy for us to throw, I see. Maybe not. Okay, well, that's funny. So we can put it in here, make it completely impotent, or just press it against the wall. Oh, more platforming, really? I sure hope not. Thankfully, the cranes are already in position. That is not an issue. And the game developers really loved the platforming, didn't they? I think they did. Yeah, it's also a bit too close for comfort. The camera that is can get a bit disorienting sometimes. And what's with all the security back here? I'm not sure. Another locked terminal opening this gate here, I think. Okay. This was only the first line of defenses that I see. Same key code. That's the security oversight. And it's a very noisy security door. Yeah, felonist, that's us here. Also kleptomaniac. And there are some people in here that must be entire drug lab then presumably. Okay, and what are we doing exactly? But I will explain the security, of course.
Things are just as they should be. What the fuck is Swan?
Reminds me of that oral cemetery song.
Yes, okay then. So I do believe it looks more involved than I want to tackle right now, because it has been a super long recording session. So I guess that we come back later to finish our adventures down here. Yeah, don't peek out of cover, Adam, because it will make us visible, of course. Okay, I think it could be a good idea to maybe disrupt the entire operation while we're here. I think there could be a way to do this without killing anyone. Well, I guess we leave this for next episode, because it was a long recording session, but this game is pretty addictive, as you can tell. Yeah, of course they have some overseers back here, some guards with shotguns or whatever, I would figure. Okay then, so was indeed only the first line of defenses, and the door opening was of no suspicion apparently. Okay then, but I do believe that's all we can do for today, so as usual I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.